Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, we're gonna take a look at the new node in SphereChalk. It's called Points Inside Mesh, and just by the name, you probably can guess what it is. Um, so this node can potentially enable us to generate like kind of like a remesh, kind of like a Lego blocks based on a 3D objects that we supply as an input. So let's just get started. I'm gonna start with let's try something simple. Maybe a sphere, and I'm gonna create a viewer draw, and I will use point inside mesh node. Maybe sphere. Okay, that should be okay. And then I will use this vector p. This will generate like a 3D grid, as you already know. So that's 3D grid with a 7 by 7 by 7 points. And we're gonna try to fit the points inside the sphere. Or maybe I should have used the torus, but it doesn't matter. So the sphere, this is gonna be the sphere vertices and face. This is gonna be the points. I'm gonna save this real quick. Point inside mesh. And let's try this. So vertices and mask. Let's check it out. So this is the original points, and this is also still the original points, but we end up with this mask, and the mask should be able to mask the vertices. So I'm gonna use mask vertices. So that's this goes in there, and well, apparently mask vertices is not for this guy. We can use the list mask out. I think that's the one. So vertices data goes in there. This is the mask data. We want the data if true, and maybe on level 2 or level 1. Let me try. Okay, apparently level 2 should do the job. So you can see, I'm gonna save this. You can see the sphere. It's kind of we get the points that's inside the sphere using because of these points inside mesh. Maybe I will give the points different color here and make it bigger. So this is the original points, white color, and then yellow points or pink points is the one that's inside the sphere. I'll do this slightly differently. Maybe so we can play around with the vector p, and then we can even randomize it, so we can easily get the points that inside the sphere. That's basically what this node does. Very simple, but it's very powerful, I think. Let's say instead of using sphere, we're gonna use the torus. Yeah, torus donuts. And for this, I think it's a good idea to have some kind of preview. So vertices and edges of this torus, and so it seems like if it's erroring out, it's gonna stop working. So it's gonna give us this red color. So keep that in mind. With the vector p field, really it's kind of nice if we can actually somehow like get the bounding box of this torus, and Let's see. So this is the bounding box of the torus, and I kind of wish there is a way to get this bounding box and pass it into the vector p field as an input, and then as a result we get the vector p fields that's conforming to the bounding box of the torus. Um, um, Maybe there is a way to do that. Matrix, maybe matrix apply. Let's try that. So this is the bounding box. Give it a bright yellow color, and this is the vector p field after we scale it. So that seems to be, so we are getting the center of the torus. Let's get rid of the randomization, and so this is torus, this point inside mesh. I think we need to pass these points back into this guy, so hopefully we get the points inside the mesh if we do this properly. Let's save as new version. Let's make this bright color. All right. So that's randomizations. We don't need that. We got these points. We can still adjust it. I have a feeling there must be some kind of options here with a point inside mesh that's give like a more precision or something. Currently, sometimes I'm not getting the exact points I was expecting. Maybe I was doing this wrong. I don't know. Maybe I need to add more resolutions. More or less. Not sure. So, randomize. Oh no, randomize. Okay. This should be working. Yeah, I think it's doing pretty well over there. Not too bad. At least this can be super handy. Or maybe I shouldn't be using this bounding box and matrix apply. If we can like make this like a perfect like a remesh modifier, maybe we can later like fit in like a box. Whoops, Blender just crashes. I'll restart real quick. Let's try our box thing. So we have the points from here. We can use this to generate our boxes. We gotta fit this like that. Get rid of the points, get rid of the edges, turn on shading. Okay, so that's what we have. So this is the points. I want to see the points after we scale it. See, it's kind of, oh, maybe I need to scale this a little bit. Something like that. But you see, sometimes there's like a hole generated. If we randomize it, it will eventually kind of fill out the torus. But I don't I don't want to do that. I kind of want to have like a some kind of grids. There must be another way to do this more properly, but this is what I get for now. You get the points, and from here we can easily use this to, maybe we use it with animation nodes and then do some kind of animations that use interpolations and fall off and delay and whatnot. So yeah, this is how you might want to fit points inside mesh using SphereChalk add-on. Hopefully you find this useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.